All right, welcome in Shalom. We're live tonight, or should I say Shabbat Shalom? Actually, I think there's only 7 more Sabbaths until spring gets here. March 21st. So yeah, I think we're down to 7 Sabbaths, and it will be spring. So it was 9 and 8, and now it is 7 more Sabbaths left. So anyway, Shabbat Shalom. Say that 7 more times, and it'll be March. Sabbath to Sabbath to me goes kind of fast, actually. Here we are another week, so all right, welcome. I'm trying to get my phone here so I can see. Entered into the day that just in, and we will be just having an open chat tonight. We just finished a week of the beginning of John. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we got through chapters 1 through 8 this week. Tomorrow, we're going to go over some of the things that we went over this week. A couple subjects that I want to dive a little deeper on. So we're going to do a short deep and some of the things that we've been seeing. Well, good evening to Pinch. Hey, Pinch, how are you doing tonight? Good evening, Kathy. Thanks for what you do. Have a fantastic night. Thank you, Pinch. I hope you do too. And I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow, whatever you're doing. And I said, thanks. And hey, Molly, how you doing tonight? Molly comes in. Finally got all got to make count. So I was able to do a few things today that I haven't done all month. Anyway, like go to Walmart, and I actually got some paint mixed up, some primer, not paint. Actually, they were out of the paint. Walmart was out of paint. And I asked the lady, I said, so how are paint shipments in? She says, whenever. It's anybody's guess. It said, yeah, close enough. All right, I'll just get some primer for now. So anyway, the primer will keep me busy. I got some kills that will I have to do my hallway and my living room. I'm painting it, primering it with 2 coats of kills because these people were heavy smokers here. And when I removed that wallpaper, it was like dripping with nicotine. For smokers, man. Listen, I smoked crack in my whole adult life. I started smoking at 24. Dumbest thing I ever did, and I quit smoking at like 44. So I smoked 20 years. I've never had nicotine dripping from anything ever. And before Dave, we both smoked, I don't know, maybe almost a half a pack. I mean, and we never had nicotine dripping from anything. This is amazing. And when I sold my last house, the renter upstairs, he was a chain smoker, never cracked the window ever, never opened it in the summer. I didn't know what was going on. He was a welder too, so you'd think he'd be hot. But he had nicotine dripping from his walls. And anyway, I don't know how people do it, but these people must have been really heavy smokers. And now that I've painted the walls, I noticed how kind of dingy the ceiling is. So the ceiling is going to be next. I'll be doing the ceiling. I do have a professional drop cloth painter's drop cloth in the garage. I'll have to round up, but anyway, so I'm so happy I got to get at my and so one way to save money, make sure you got no access to your bank account. All right. Anyway, well, hey D, how you doing tonight? Welcome to D. Shabbat Shalom to D. I hope you had a good beginning of your weekend. I do have some jokes and riddles tonight. We're just gonna have we're just gonna take it easy tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to have a little study ready that I've been working on. So you had a good day? That's good. Awesome. I don't know about you, D, but we are dipping into a cold snap right now. Sometimes you guys will get an effect of our weather. So you guys might get a little cool too. I don't know how that works. It must be the airflow or something. But anyway, today was 20, and it's that's the last time it's just gonna a cat in a box. I don't know what that was. But anyway, good time to hibernate right now if you're in Minnesota or somewhere cold like I am. So for the next week, it'll be getting cold Monday for a few days with some rain. So isn't that funny, D? Because you guys always get about 3 or 4 days after we do. And sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes it'll go the other way. You guys will get it before us, but somehow our weather is always connected. So yeah, I was gonna warn you. We're getting below zero right now for the next week, 2 weeks probably. We'll be above zero during the day, but that's about it. And so you guys might be getting chilly too. Hopefully there won't be much snow. Yeah, I hope you don't get much snow either. D, do you guys have like structure like prepared for snow, or it's never that much? Like if your city doesn't even have snow plows and stuff, then you guys are probably all right. At the most, you might have a couple days, maybe, because usually if a town or city doesn't have too much. Yeah. Well, you know the drill, D. Stock up your groceries and, and stay home. You know what I had to do today? My heating pad burnt out. The one I always have to keep me warm here at my desk in the winter. And sometimes I use it on my back because my back hurts, or my knee because my knee hurts. But it burnt out a couple days ago, and the last 2 nights it's kind of sucked. So since I was at Walmart, I got me a new heating pad, extra large. It's one of the long ones, so you can have it on your back. But anyway, that's what I'm ready. I'm prepared to stay home and hunker down. After Sabbath is over tomorrow night, I'll be painting again, priming the rest, and then I'm done. I've just about done it all in here. Hallway's already done and primed, ready for paint. By the end of the weekend, Lord willing, my living room will be done. I'll be on to another project. Oh, the ceiling will be another. Anyway, so I hope y'all have indoor projects or hobbies or something to do when it gets this cold. I've learned to do that. You know what was really weird? Yes, it was like in the single digit. It was probably 10 degrees or 12, or it was really cold. And I might even snowed. I think it did. Hey Patrick, good to see you. Um, but it was really cold yesterday and snowing. It's been really cold lately. And I went grocery shopping. Well, actually it was a couple days and really cold out. And I saw somebody, a woman, picking out me, and she wore shorts. She came in with shorts. I kid you not. Just as I'm looking, I was like, "Wow, you're ready to have shorts on." And I kid you not, I turn around and there's a different person coming in. He has a guy and he has shorts on. I'm thinking, what is going on here? Two people with shorts. I wonder if it's some weird kind of wear shorts day or something. Anyway, it was two different random people had shorts on, and it is I don't know single digit temperatures. Crazy. I'll see somebody once in a while with shorts on. I would think it's kind of bizarre actually. And I'm in Minnesota, and I wear shorts right up till the snow. I'll wear a jacket with shorts on. I get that, but not in January when it's single digit. Hey Patrick, Shalom, hand pink waving. Kathy, did good to see you. Patrick, great day. I like painting and illustrating and making music. There you go. You got some hobbies, don't you, Patrick? So during these, and I know you're in Wisconsin, so I know you got some cold and snow. When it's like that, it's nice to stay in. Eating orange chicken. It's from P.F. Chang Bag. Very good. Oh yeah. I was never a fan of the orange chicken, but I do like all the other flavors. I like P.F. Chang. They're kind of expensive, like $10 for that little bag, or $9, but it is good. Especially if you have your own other sides for it. My apartment needs some reorganizing. I have to go into house cleaning mindset. Yeah, yeah. And it's a good time to do it, Patrick. It's in the summer when we're outside all day. Not to worry about. But yeah, it's a good thing to do. Just keep busy, and spring will be here before we know it. 7 more Sabbaths, and it will be spring. I never wear shorts. I always like pants. Oh, I like shorts. I will wear shorts all the time until it snow flies, and it is just too cold. Yeah, I like shorts. Even when it's really cold, I'll still wear shorts, but not this cold. But anyway, so I had orange chicken just the other night and didn't like it. It was from a carryout place. Yeah. Yeah. I like um there's a couple other flavors that they have. Sesame. Was it sesame? I can't remember. I love Chinese food. One of my favorites. But the orange, anything orange, I know that all that they will use those they will like shred an orange peeling for the flavor. But I like sesame chicken. Yeah, I like that. But then there's one more flavor. I can't remember what it is. Sweet and sour? I think the other one is sweet and sour. That's all right too. I like the fried rice and spring roll. Yeah, I love fried rice and spring rolls. I like yeah, actually I like the fried egg rolls. I like the meatless ones or the chicken. Yeah. Yeah, there is a place. I don't think they have a Chinese place around anywhere. I'd probably have to drive down to the city to get it. Probably about an hour and a half. When I go back home, uh, maybe next week, I go back to the city about once a month, maybe every month and a half now. I just learned how to get things through the mail instead. But sometimes you have to go or whatever. Sometimes I go down and see people or whatever, but anyway, I always get my Leon Chin, my Chinese food. I love that. And I always get the bourbon chicken. I get 2 meats with the fried rice. I get half bourbon chicken and Mongolian chicken. I wish I had the recipe and knew how to make it. They don't sell the sauce separately. So anyway, some of those places, man, I wish I knew how to make that at home. I learned how to make pretty good fried rice at a restaurant. And there's people on YouTube who will show you how to do it really good. Just like but anyway. So yeah, I like all that. There's a Japanese place next to the Chinese place in the mall. I like the Japanese. I don't think. I just don't want squid or nothing like that. Octopus tentacles or something. Yeah, I've never tried Japanese food. Mm, yeah. Chinese is about as risky as I'll get there. Yeah, Japanese food's different though. Anyway, and especially if I don't recognize, if I don't know the ingredients, I'm not eating it. Well, that's for darn sure. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, all of our blessings, and we thank you for getting us through another week. We thank you for the blessings you've put on us all week and every day and today. And we thank you for gathering us, providing fellowship. We thank you for your Sabbath rest every week. And we thank you and give you glory for all of our blessings. And we ask for your blessing on this gathering tonight. Amen and amen. Well, Dee said, I don't think I've ever eaten Japanese food. Me neither. Me neither. Sounds kind of, from what I've heard, they've got like weird kind of stuff. I don't like bat. I don't know. I guess that's more China, isn't it? Isn't China known for their bat soup? See, I eat Chinese, but I've never seen that on the menu. But I don't know Japanese food. I don't know, what is it, Patrick? What do you get there? Is it the same? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a Japanese restaurant. Maybe I drove past them all the time. Didn't know. Who knows? Japanese has thin strio steak over fried rice. Is it fluffy? I like fluffy rice. I tried Thai food, but it was too spicy. Yeah, I never even tried it. That's what I heard. It's spicy. Thin strip steak, similar to Korean. I don't think I've had Korean food either. Yep, don't really. I don't really try things. Like that. I'm kind of a safe eater, but some of that stuff might be really good. I just don't want no. Like I said, no octopus, no bats, snakes, whatever. I had Thai food. Same for me. Too spicy. What do you mean spicy? Is it too hot? Huh? What do you guys mean by spicy? Like gross spices or hot? Because yeah, I worked with a doctor from India, and he had some stinky food. Ugh. His wife used to bring it in every day. These metal bowls. He only ate out of metal bowls. It was kind of weird. I think Chinese my favorite too. D. Too hot? Oh, okay. Thai food uses hot pepper spices. Yeah, I don't like food too hot. I love Indian food, so I never had that either. That Flat Earth Fokker, he lived up in where was it? The one that's the Canadian province above Washington State. Is that Saskatchewan? No, I forgot which one that is. Anyway, and he always ate Indian food. Well, because he was Indian from India, or his family. India's great food, yeah. Yeah, he used to get it all the time. I don't know. I guess I'd have to try some of that sometime. British Columbia? Yes, it was the Vancouver. You're right. It was the Columbia. You're right, D. I just remember it was Vancouver where he's from. British Columbia, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, they had he always just go to those get that Indian food. And he kind of said this, I thought he said that was spicy. I don't know. Anyway, never looked too appealing to me. Who knows? It could be good. I don't know. It seems like the people in India are healthy, though. Don't really seem like they have a lot of health problems or, too bad problems. Must be pretty good for you. I think the healthiest people are in the Middle East and the Mediterranean diet. I think that's a pretty good diet. All right, hold on. I gotta get my chat up real quick so I can see you guys. Oh yeah, I like gyros at Greek restaurants about 5 times a year and never make it at home. Yes, they do have gyros at the best steakhouse in St. Paul. Yep. Because they are, I can't remember where they're from. Not Pakistan, but I can't remember. But they own a chain of steakhouses called the Best Steakhouse. And they've always had gyros, and then they take a long knife and cut it big strips and they put it like on a pita bread or something, or whatever. Mediterranean is so yummy. There's many cooking channels for Mediterranean. Yeah, that's really good, healthy food for you. And they don't eat a lot of meat. They do eat some meat, but not a lot. Like meat isn't with every meal. All right. Yeah, Eurozone. You've had them too, D. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. One time, the owner of the steakhouse, we were talking about this 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and he said, "Hey, you want to try some?" And he sliced some because it's always browning on the outside. It's on a rotisserie, like vertical or straight up and down, vertical. And he carved some of that outside that was roasted. Man, that was good. And is that lamb? I think it's lamb meat, isn't it? Is it lamb or veal? I can't remember. That was lamb. What is your? Is that lamb or veal or what is it? I think it's lamb. Anyway, it was delicious. Lamb has a very different flavor too. Lamb is pretty good. Can't remember what it is though. It was yours. I can't remember. Man, it was good. And then they have like this big puffy pita bread thing, round like a like a soft shell taco, but it's real puffy, and they then make a pita sandwich out of it or whatever. We'll be going to AA tomorrow. Haven't been since Sunday. What is my going early this week? Oh, really? Well, hopefully it won't interfere tomorrow. I guess it should be all right, huh? Well, enjoy your meeting tomorrow. Hope all is going good there. Certain foods I don't try to cook at home. They're only good if I get carry out and diet. Yeah, me too, Patrick. Me too. Yeah, there's just some things you can't copy. Now there's some things I have copied pretty close, but not really. Anyway, They got their ancient Chinese secrets. They ain't giving them up. And I'm not diving in their dumpster to find out what they're doing. You love lamb? Yeah, me too. It's pretty good. It's expensive. Lamb is very expensive, but it's good. Patrick says Preliminal says best wishes on your sobriety, D. Yes. I think Dee's doing very well. And she's got you, Dee, you've got you've met a lot of nice people at those AA meetings. I think that's nice too. There is a great sobriety channel on YouTube, the one from Cleveland. I don't know that channel, Patrick. I'm not going to the Friday meetings anymore because Lynn is sharing. Yeah, don't want to have much to do with him. Yeah, well, that's good. I hope the Saturday or Sunday group. I hope the other groups are even better. And you know what, D? That Lynn is probably going to have everybody start dropping off pretty soon. Can you imagine if on Friday everybody stops? I'm sure somebody, I don't know. Well, I'm sure people will notice. Thank you. Almost 2.5 years now. Very nice, D. Congratulations. Yeah. Everyone else is great. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You know why? Because those people are in the same boat. Everybody's in the same boat. You know what I mean? If you're at AA, you're in the same boat. People are just trying to get one day at a time, get through today without, you know, and it's, makes for good camaraderie. It's just too bad that one person's kind of ruining the Friday meetings. And anyway, be right back. Hey, Grace, how you doing tonight? Shabbat Shalom to you. Hope you had a wonderful Friday. Hope all is well. Shabbat Shalom to Grace. I hope you're staying warm and cold snap. We are going to be in single to below zero. Below zero, I think daytimes are going to be maybe single digits for the next 2 weeks, maybe. Not looking very warm. Anyway, I hope hope you're all ready to hibernate again. I got my hibernation supplies today. As I was saying earlier, I finally got access to my bank account. Finally, I complained to my bank the other day. Well, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I complained to the bank. Guess what? She overnight FedExed me. She FedExed me a debit card. Overnight FedExed it. And I saw a FedEx driver sitting out by my mailbox. I'm thinking, that's weird. Anyway, she overnighted me a debit card. I said I've gone a whole month without getting gas in my vehicle. A whole month. Yeah, they sent me a new card. Yeah. Yeah, I went a whole month without getting gas in my vehicle. I'm like, I'm not a thing. I need access to my account here. And she could just look in my bank account right there and see, I haven't been able to spend nothing. Chop here. Yeah, she didn't tell me. She said she's going to mail it out. I'll get it on Monday. I'm like, Monday? It came today. She overnight express. I looked at it. It's a FedEx overnight. She must have felt bad when she hung up, changed her mind and overnighted it. She said that they're going to mail it out. She said they're going to mail it out. Yeah, she said they were going to mail a temporary card to me. Well, I told her, look at my account. I haven't been able to do anything. I haven't got gas for a month. A month with no gas. No nothing. She's looking at my account. She's like, yeah, we're going to you right away. Yeah, so anyway, what a relief today. I was able to do some stuff. Yeah, I went almost a whole month with no access to my bank. Anyway, crazy. It's crazy, man. But everything is gonna be all right. I needed to do a load of laundry, but didn't get around to it. We'll wash clothes tomorrow. There you go. We had a mild January, so I guess maybe February. We had a lot of snow in January. I had to play a, let's see. Yeah, I paid a plow service 2 or 3 times in January, once in December. Yeah, I got a temporary. I did. I know there's no, yeah. That's what I told her. What in the heck? I said, you could have told me that. I don't know. Should have told me that a long time ago. I would have. I told her I'm looking in the mailbox every day now for a month, thinking it's got to be here today. I open up the mailbox, nothing. Empty mailbox for a month. Because I don't usually get mail. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Finally. Finally. Yeah, that was ridiculous. If I'd known it'd been that long, I would have done something different. I don't know. I would have taken the gas I had in my vehicle and driven half away, and I would have gone to that bank. And it's the only bank there is. I have a credit union, and there's only one, and it's downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm about 90 to 100 miles away. I'm 90. Yeah, it's got to be at least 100 because I'm 90 miles to the outside of St. Paul. I bought some groceries today. We'll buy more on Sunday. Yeah. Yep, I did get some food today too. Oh, dog food, all kinds of stuff, huh, guys? The treats that we've been getting by treats, bedtime snacks. We have our routine for bedtime, and they always have their treats. We do prayers, and then they do their tricks, and they get some snacks. And anyway, we've had to get by on everything, huh? So anyway, yeah, a month without access to my money. Anyway, it sucked. Oh, and get this. So I'm at the grocery store. This is when it first happened. Told you there's one tiny little store in my town with no other grocery stores, and they don't take checks anymore because they just can't afford people bouncing checks. Anyway, when my card got compromised, and they canceled it, and they said they're going to send me out another one. So I'm going through the checkout because I've been here almost 4 years. I know and I've been here for 4 years anyway. I'm writing a check. She's like, we stopped taking checks. I'm like, what? I have gone without supplies for like 2 weeks. And I've got, I don't know, $100-something and stuff. I'm like, you're kidding. She said, but you've been coming here. They went and talked to her. It's a tiny little store. And anyway, they made an exception. So they're going to take my checks until I get my debit card. And it's not been cheap going there. But anyway, the lady at the cashier says the same thing happened. Yeah, same thing happened to me. They called me and said somebody's doing that to my card. I'm like, really? That's weird. And then so today I go to the lady at my bank told me to go to this new bank that's, I don't know, it's about 45 minutes from here. They built a new bank. It's not their bank, but I can do my bank in there. Anyway, she said, go to that bank to deposit, because I have a check to deposit. So Anyway, I go in there and I said they said that I can use your bank. I have a bank in St. Paul. They said, yeah, said you gotta fill out some papers. I said, okay. The guy next to me comes in, goes up to the counter, goes, yeah, my card just got compromised and I need to get another card. Anyway, I think what's going on here? I told the teller, I said, oh, that's me and another person. This is 3 people I've heard of this month that had their card compromised. I said, what's going on? And the teller said, it's happening to everybody. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, it's happening to a lot of people. Lots of people are having their card shut off. I'm thinking, my conspiracy theory mind is starting to turn here, thinking, what do you mean it's not happening to everybody? What does this mean? Happening to everybody? Anyway, I'm like, that's weird. And she says, yeah. What? I don't know. She says happening to a lot of people. Like really, all of a sudden, foreign accounts are just taking people's debit cards and hacking them. I'm thinking, why now? This is just weird. What is going on here? Anyway, yeah, 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 it is weird. I'm thinking, what is going on here? This is weird. Why all of a sudden is everybody's card getting hacked? And like I said, you know what was weird? Do you know what was really weird? I'm sleeping, and they called me like 8 o'clock in the morning one morning, and they asked me if I'm charging stuff right now, and I'm like, no, I'm sleeping. And she said, well, did you authorize a $29, $39, and $40 charge just now? I said, no, I'm in bed sleeping. And she said, well, somebody's trying to access your account. I'm like, what? And I got on my computer and I went on my online banking. And I told you they had taken out $3 from some foreign account and another $3 out of a foreign account. And I'm like, well, what is these $3? I said, I don't see the 29, 39, and 49. She said, no, we stopped it before it hit your account. I'm like, really? I said, well, what are these two ones for $3 that you go? She said, there's through. That's what they do. They send a $3 and a $3 because nobody's gonna know it. And they see if it goes through. And if the $3 goes through twice, then they start going 29, 39, 49. Keep up until it hits the ceiling. And and hopefully before you notice. I'm thinking, well, that's weird. I don't see the 29, 39, 49. She said, no, we stopped it before it went through. And I'm thinking, that's weird. I see it's a foreign account. You probably won't get you can try to fill out papers to get the $3 and your $6 back, but you might not get the $6 back. And I said, well, I don't care about the $6. I'm just glad that the rest didn't go through. If it's only $6, I'm okay with that as long as no more comes out. She said, yeah, well, you can get it back. If it's a foreign account, you probably won't get it back. I said, okay. So she said, well, we'll email papers if you want, try to get your $6 back. I said, yeah. She said, well, email me the way. I said, well, I'm probably not going to fill it out. I'm not worried about $6. And then she said, all right. And then like 2 days later, the $3 and the $3 were put back in my account in green 2 back. I'm like, what the heck? What is going on here? Is this even happening? Because they could be making all this up. I don't know. I didn't see it. Anyway, just really weird. I'm thinking none of this makes sense. And then it takes a month to get a new debit card? Oh. Anyway, none of it made sense. Unbelievable. Oh, but it was much more convenient when you're chipped, yes. If you chip it in your hand, then yeah, you never lose. Never be hacked. No, never. And how would that not? How could it not be hacked? If somebody can come up behind you and machine to scan your credit card through your wallet. Remember they made special metal wallets so people don't scan your card when they're standing next to you. Well, why won't they just scan your hand when they're standing next to you? What you do? Wear metal gloves so they don't scan your hand? Anyway, if they can scan through your wallet, they can scan through your hand. What's going on? This doesn't seem foolproof to me. What kind of crap is that? I only have a debit, never had a credit ever. Not even for college. I paid last. I buy everything cash. I owe money on nothing. Glory to God. I really don't ever want to charge anything ever in my life. I haven't. I don't like anything on credit. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Get a jar and start saving your money. When you want something, say you need a new lawnmower or something, get a jar, start putting money in it. When you get enough money for the lawnmower, you go do it. Peace. Yeah. I'll use my debit card for gas, cash for everything else. If I don't have cash, I don't need it. Yeah. If robots take the human jobs, then what? I know they are taking human jobs. Look at, or check out. No, you should get a discount if you're gonna go. If they're gonna save you, should with that. You know what? I never do the self checkout. I did it today. I went right to the. I'll wait. I want the lady to do my stuff. Now talk to her and I'll whatever. If there's a problem, there's a problem. But I don't ever do the self checkout. Why should I? Nope. I always go through the full service. Yeah. No. Nobody should go through the self checkout unless you're getting a discount. Go through the other ones. Make them. It's ridiculous. Everyone's doing their own. What are we gonna stock the shelves next? Next, you're gonna go in there and there's gonna be cardboard boxes on the floor. Shelf or something. It's ridiculous. I don't do self checkout yet. Yeah, I refuse to too. Why should I? Pay me. You're saying I'm not a cashier. I want the savings or no. Plus, I like talking to people. I want to talk to the cashier. Look at how many for every single self checkout. That's somebody that lost their job. Was there 10 self checkouts, 15 self checkouts, and maybe 3 cashiers? Oh heck no! That's like 12 people who lost their job. And now what? You guys are gonna do their job for free while they're at home in the unemployment line? Kathy, do you have any fast food places where you live? Seems like you mentioned Wendy's. There's a lot here. Don't got lots to choose from. No, that we have Wendy's down in St. Paul. In the cities we have it. We have a Dairy Queen, this is in town. We have a Dairy Queen, a Hardee's, and then right next door to each other we have a Safeway, and of course there's a McDonald's off the freeway. So this is right off the freeway. And then there's a gas station with the White Castles too. But no, we used to have a Burger King, but it went out of business. It went out of business during COVID because they shut the casino down. When they shut the casino down, it was pretty sad actually. Even a Burger King went out of business. I talked to the cashiers and customers in line with me too. Yeah, me too. I like that. Yep. Yeah. And I just like the human interaction. And so today, as she's checking me out, the guy put his that means, my stuff ends and his stuff starts. Well, the lady's talking and talking and talking to me, and um she's not paying attention, and she at the end she grabbed two of his items, a jar of mushrooms for $2 and the stock of celery. And the guy behind says, whoa, that's my stuff. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. And she had to pull out of my bag his celery and his mushrooms. Anyway, I looked at the guy behind me, and he looks at me, he goes, I would have thanked you for paying for that. Uh, he said, I would have thanked you. I said, yeah, no, this way you don't have to thank me. You can pay him for yourself. Anyway, fast food, I like Arby's, but I don't go there very much. I used to like Arby's, like, for something. It had a stinky, horrible smell. Like, what is that smell? They got good gyros. Yeah, I don't know. The roast. What? There was an article that Arby's got caught putting horses in their meat. Horse meat. I'm thinking, is that smell? Are they putting horses in ours now? But they did. Arby's got caught putting horse meat somewhere. Horses in there. Anyway, they tested some Arby's, and they're selling horse beef sandwiches. And anyway, it started smelling funky, and this was years ago, 6 or 8 years ago. I was working all the time, and I would go through Arby's. I love their little triangle patty things, those potato things. And anyway, just like one time I got it, and it just like it smelled weird, like, ugh. Like, what is that? Why does it smell like this? And then I read about the horse meat, and I thought, yeah, I'm done with them. I used to really, I loved Arby's hot ham and cheese. No, that won't be pork. Nah, I figured, yeah, I like them triangle potato patty things, so I'm gonna go out this day. And my dog liked the roast beef dipped in au jus. Spencer liked it a lot, and so, but then it started smelling funky, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it was in America, but there was somewhere. Yeah, that's for real, because I thought, okay, if it's not horses, it's something else. They're putting something weird in here, and it's thinking, oh, rats? Who knows? It's just like when they get caught doing something like that, they could put rats in your food. And then they get caught, they're like, oh, they paid a little fine. All these places, they get caught putting stuff in your food. Like, look at Subway. Subway. Eat fresh. They're famous fresh bread. What was Subway known for? Their bread. They went shredded plastic yoga mats. The stuff they make yoga mats out of. They were shredding plastic, and what happened to them? They go put out business. No, they just fine and promise not to get more. Okay, so now what are they putting in it? I don't know. They haven't checked it for a while. But it's not yoga mats. They promise. Contrary to what particular YouTube prophet preaches, not everyone is evil in this world. No, I don't see hardly any evil people when I go out. I don't know if I ever see any evil people. Maybe people doing things behind doors, but for the most part, that's what I like about it. It's a nice small town. People are friendly. They seem to be good people. I mean, I don't see evil everywhere I go. Oh, heck no. And there's another thing. Well, hey, Katana, how you doing tonight? Good evening to you. Yeah, they have Euros. They're okay. I like the Athens Euros. Gut rot, yeah. Can't believe that. Oh, the White Castles, yeah. I can't believe that whole was good in the 80s, but I think they all closed. Yeah, I remember them. They're kind of like Devani's, I think, or they're like one of those. It's me, Joaquin. Oh, hey, just came to apologize for my past. Oh, okay. Jaquan. All right. Did you change your name and your avatar? That's okay. All right. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for apologizing. All forgiven. Good to see you tonight, and I hope you've been doing well. Good evening, Katana. About hand pink waving high. I don't get the emoji on mine. I get the spelled out part. How Jaquan's, Jaquan's, good to see you again. Hi, Grace. Good to see you. I hope you, you know, and people, I'm really sick of people saying that they don't know Revelation at all, trying to tell people that this thing that people took is the mark of the beast, and it is not. For one thing, straight off the bat, I mean, let's forget about all the other things that are supposed to happen before that gets rolled out, if that's what you believe. If you believe the book of Revelation, then you there's it's out of order if you're thinking that that's that first. And let's put all that aside. Where does it say that mark is taken? In your right hand and in your forehead. Now, how many people have you seen getting injected in their forehead? And how many have you seen getting injected in the right hand? None. Well, I've heard people say this. Well, the Bible didn't really know the difference between the hand and the arm, and in Greek, hand and hand means no, it don't. How come they know the difference between the hand, the whole Bible, and at the end of the Bible, the very last couple pages, they don't know what the difference between the hand and arm? Yeah, they do. They know what a hand is. They know what an outstretched. They know what an outstretched hand is. Bible knows what an arm is. Make flesh your arm, outstretched hand. They know a difference between a hand and an arm. So how many people have you seen say at Walgreens getting a shot in the forehead and getting a shot? Anybody? The thing you're gonna get in your hand, and maybe it's a blood draw with a butterfly syringe, which I used to do for a living. I used to draw blood from people and inject people. And the only thing you're going to put in somebody's hand is either draw blood from a butterfly, which is really people with heart really get it out of their hands, or you're going to put an IV. You know what I mean? But my audio is wonky, speeds up, slows down. I think when I talk too fast, it does that. You've been studying the Bible. That's good. Blessed be. Bye. Have a good night. You too. Thanks for stopping in. Come back and see us again sometime, Katana. Or should I say Jaquan? Anyway, thanks for stopping in tonight, Jaquan. You're seeing 9, yeah. Be blessed, Jaquan. Good night, Jaquan. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Jaquan. It was good to see you. All is forgiven and well here. Don't worry about that. No hard feelings. In fact, I kind of forgot about that. So anyway, don't worry. It didn't stick with me. All right. Yeah, I think sometimes, well, when the subject comes up, I did say something about they like to they like to be safe. Hey, all right. You guys know why Cinderella? You guys know? Do you know why Cinderella was bad at soccer? You guys know that Cinderella tried out for this, but you know why she didn't make it? Because she kept running away from the ball. He didn't like that joke. Sorry. You come up with a better one. Dog didn't like that joke. She kept running away from the ball. You guys know where do you know where polar bears keep their money? They keep it in the snowbank. In a snowbank. Anyway. Actually, I come up with something better. Let's see. What has a neck but no head? What has a neck but no head? A bottle. Bottle has a neck and no head. Let's see. What is more useful when it is broken? Anybody know? What is more useful when it is broken? An egg. Hey guys. Grand Central Station underneath my chair here. What goes up but never comes down? Am I buffering? What goes up but never goes down? Age. What goes up never goes down is age. What goes up? Yeah. MH is ego. That's a good one. I think I'm going to scratch off age and put that in there. I hear, which goldfish costs? I mean, just blew it. Never mind. I just gave the answer. I'm going to forget that one. Forget that one. I got to make sure to read the joke and not the answer. Hold on a second. I'm easy to lift, but I'm hard to throw. What am I? I'm easy to lift, but I'm hard to throw. What am I? I'm easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? I am a feather. All right, here's one. Here's a no, you're not going out and doing nothing. Forget about it. He's not gonna take no for an answer. All right, here's a tricky one. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, crackle, and what's the third one? I gotta let these guys out. They're relentless. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, crackle, and David. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, crackle, and David. Because David's father has 3 sons. Snap, crackle, and David. No, it's not Pop. Oh, these guys. I might have to let them out. They're circling like sharks. All right, I already blew this one. Which fish costs the most? Which fish costs the most? A goldfish. I give the answer first. I gotta let these guys out. Hold on a second. I gotta mute this. All right, a little loud. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if I have any more jokes. Oh, here. Why is Europe like a frying pan? Why is Europe like a frying pan? Anybody? Why is Europe like a frying pan? Because it has grease at the bottom. Oh, those are some weird shoes. I gotta show you this. If I can. I gotta show you these shoes. Show you the shoes on this. I can't show you the questions because it has the answers on it, but I'm gonna show you the site. Check out these shoes. I'm not shopping for shoes. Never even thought I'd go about getting shoes. So I'm not sure why. Wait, which one is it? Here it is. All right. I'm not sure why it's giving me shoe ads because I'm not looking for shoes. Look at these shoes. They look like something out of a horror movie. It'd be weird walking on these things. And if you like got wet, their water would squirt out the sides. This is weird. Look at these shoes. They're 10% off, by the way. Look at these shoes. What kind of a sole is that? Is that showing up? I don't know who's gonna buy these. I don't know. Those look like kind of squishy. But look at these. What in the heck? Look like something some out of the swamp would crawl out wearing. Now, good grief. Is that a joke? Is that for Halloween? What is that? So weird. Yeah. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? You gonna pass? You don't want these shoes? Look at the soles on them. Can you guys see that? That is insane. Insane brain. How you doing tonight? You don't want those shoes? Did you see the soles on them? Look like they're filled with barnacles. Yeah, awkward. Oh, hey, Donnie. What do you call MH predicting the end of the world? Every day, that's right. Good to see you tonight, Donnie. Hope you are doing well. You and Sandra must have driven in together. So good evening to Donnie and good evening to Sandra. I hope you guys both had a wonderful Texas day. We had a wonderful Minnesota day. I hope you guys had a wonderful Texas day. I hope you're staying warm. Anyway. All right. I want to spoil the rest of these jokes here with showing you the answers. So. One of them I did not get. Well, a lot of them I don't get. Okay, here's kind of a cute one. This can be from our kids or something. I saw my math teacher with a piece of graph paper yesterday. I gotta say that again. All right, so the student says, I saw my math paper. I saw my math teacher with a piece of graph paper yesterday. I think he must be plotting something. Oh man, phone ringing. Oh, it's Sandra. Get the phone. I'll get it. I'll get it. Yeah. What do you call MH predicting the end of the world every day? Awkward. Oh, now they're sending money off to an African prince because I guess he's got a lot of money coming. He's a prince, but is caught up in some, I don't know, banks or something. So anyway, they're gonna send the prince some money so he can get his millions out, and then they're gonna get like a bunch from that. So they're sitting fat right now. They got some money coming in. They got some rich prince from Nigeria, I think. That has anyways, they're gonna help him out, and well, they're probably gonna get a big reward for it. So Oh, my dogs. There must be animals out there. They're going crazy. They're all staring at one direction in the dark. I don't know what it is. All right. Here's a tough one. Oh, well, there, but I don't like when they're all barking in the dark and all in the same direction. There's something out there. Could be anything from turkeys. Oh, speaking of turkeys, get this. So when I left today, I didn't leave till like 2 or 3 o'clock. I can't remember, but anyway, I was heading. I got up on the road finally, and the main road, and I'm heading into town, and I'm kind of going up over a hill, and a car comes up over from the other side. Actually, it was a pickup truck, comes from the other side, and as he comes over the hill, he starts flashing his headlights at me. Flash, 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 flash. And I'm thinking, oh, he must be warning me about something over the hill. And then he stopped and took a left into his driveway. And I thought, but he just mixed up the headlights and the blinker. What was that? Or was that a signal that there's something on the other side of the hill? Anyway, I get to the other side of the hill, and heck yeah, the whole road was filled with turkeys. If I hadn't slowed down, I might have plowed, and yeah. Anyway, they went scattering everywhere. I did slow down though, but he was right. The dude he was warning me because I'm about to come over the hill and hit about, I don't know, it must have been 20, 30 turkeys. There, a giant flock. They were walking across the highway. Actually it's a county road, but it's paved asphalt. It's a main road into town. Anyway, the guy was warning. I figured he must be warning me about something on the other side of the other side of the hill there. And he was, yep, and I was right because I got over the hill and oh yeah, turkeys everywhere. And they're like they want to fly. They start running and flap their wings and they're like they give up and they just keep running. Anyway, that's a well-known scam. Yeah, the prince. Actually, it's an African pastor. No, I'm sorry. It's an African preacher. What kind of preacher? Because they got a lot of voodoo churches down there in Africa. It's an African preacher. Send him money. He will return it in full with extra to boot. When will Cynthia stop falling for these scams? I know it's a African preacher. Do you have coyotes or wolves? Yes, we do. I actually have a video. Like after I got off a live stream one night, I was sitting here, and it was summer, but it was kind of chilly, and it was nighttime. I had the windows closed, and I was hearing something, and I thought like you know those toys that speak or whatever. Sometimes my dogs have those toys that like I don't know. I'll buy in my garage. Those are kids' toys that speak. I thought it was some toy was stuck on talking or something, and I shut the computer off. And I'm thinking, what is that talking or whatever? And I shut the computer off. I could hear it was outside my window. And what's outside my window? I opened my window and I kid you not, it was coyotes, and they were right up by my house. And I grabbed my recorder. I have it. It sounds like puppies being beaten like with a bat or something. It's just the most awful sound. It's scary. It was after midnight. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I fenced in my area for the dogs because I don't need them fighting with coyotes. But yeah, we have coyotes, we have wolves, we have bears. There's bears supposedly living back by my pond. He's been in the neighborhood. He or she, whatever it is. Um, the neighbor told me. I went to a garage sale down the road. I would live on miles of dirt road, and anyway, I stopped at a garage sale on my way home one day. I saw a sign. I thought, oh, that's the people down the road from me. So I went to that garage sale, and they were talking about. I was talking to them. I told them about I'm their neighbor, and I told them which place. They always say, "Oh, the one with the big barn." And I said, "Yeah." They said, and they're talking about a bear. They have a black bear has been in their backyard, and they said that the night before, well, like I don't know, maybe I don't know, they had seen the bear, but anyway, the bear used to come in their yard, and the last time they saw the bear, it was right outside their door by the barbecue grill, and that's where they've seen the bear, by the barbecue grill. And what they learned, they said they went on YouTube and they realized a good remedy they learned was pine sol, because people said that bears can't stand the smell of pine sol. So what they did is they sprinkled pine sol all over around the barbecue grill, and now the bear doesn't go there anymore. So it worked. But I said, the bear, I said, "Well, really?" He said, "Yeah, he lives back by your pond." I said, "By my pond?" He said, "Yeah, that's where he comes from." And I'm like, "You're kidding." I see bear poops all over, but I've never seen the bear. Anyway, he said, "Yeah, that's when I learned he's living back by my pond over here." Anyway, maybe he's not living there. Maybe he's just coming there to drink or whatever. I don't know where he lives. Nobody really knows. But anyway, they say this is where he comes from back here. I don't know. So anyway, I've got my yard. I personally fenced in, I don't know, 600 feet probably. 2, 4, 6, at least 6, maybe 800 feet of fence myself. Fencing my dogs in because I don't want these animals attacking my dog. I just saw the other day, I saw an eagle trying to attack a dog. Yeah. And another dog came in and got the eagle off the other dog. Anyway. Yeah, it does wash off in the water with rain, but anyway, it made the bears stop going to their house, so maybe you got to spray it out there all the time. I don't know. They didn't go into details, but they said pine sol will make the bear go away. So I don't know what they did. Yeah, pine sol. They said they learned it on YouTube. That's what people were doing. And I said, "Really? You go on YouTube?" They said, "Yeah." I said, I call it YouTube University. I said, "I've learned how to do all kinds of stuff, fix all kinds of things. No matter what I need to learn how project or anything, it's on YouTube." And they laughed. They said, "Yeah." I didn't tell them I had a channel or anything like that, but I don't tell people I have a channel. I never do. Unless maybe if we're taught the Bible or something like that. It's but I lost track of my comments. No, not on my chair. He's almost. He almost got my chair. Caleb always tries to get my chair. Yes. Chill out. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah, say hello to everybody. Bye. So Come on, boys. Well, hey, Joey Vlogs. Good to see you tonight, Hernan. Hope you had a great day. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, we got a lot of animals here. If I get chickens next year, I'm going to have to put a top on it, you know what I mean? I'll have to fence in the top because we got a lot of predator. We got hawks and eagles. I got a video. My dogs were going crazy a few months ago outside barking, and I looked on my security camera, and they're all barking at something up in my house. And they're barking, they're going crazy. I'm like, I wonder if a cat is on top of my roof. Because I got my video camera. I got my video going, and I went outside, and it was a gigantic eagle. And it was sitting on a branch right over the top of my house. And the dogs did not like it. And when I started recording, it flopped it over the garage and sat on another tree. But that thing must have been 3 feet tall. It was the eagle, a bald eagle. It was tall. It was tall. My dogs did not like that thing. Hey, good to see you tonight, Joy Vlogs. Good to see you, Hernan. It's pretty close to the time of year that the wolf sanctuary releases wolves back into nature. Really? You know what? It was funny. I had a branch that was growing into my septic when I first moved in, and then it grew back 2 years later. So I had the same guy come, and they have to grind the branch out of the whatever. But he said he came. He had his wife in the truck, and I'm like, "Oh, you brought your wife with?" And he said, "Yeah, because we were at sanctuary." And I'm thinking cats, like household cats. And I'm like, "There's a sanctuary for cats around here?" He said, "Yeah, she loved going there." And that's weird. I didn't know that there were actually like giant cougars and whatever, mountain lions and whatever. I think they got wolf sanctuary. They got all these things. I'm from the city. I don't know they got that kind of stuff, but turns out it was actually a like big. It's weird. She go see a bunch of cats, but no, they're talking mountain lions or whatever they are. I don't know what they have kind of cats they have up here, but oh, they're cougars. What they are? Yeah. The wolves, huh? Yeah, and wolves, man. You can hear the wolves howling at night. Year. I feel like I'm Johnny Lawrence from this Cobra Kai show. You're Johnny Crease. Or John Crease. You're Johnny Lawrence. Which one's which? I don't know. From Karate Kid? Cobra Kai? Oh, Cobra Kai was the knockoff from Karate Kid, right? Because Cobra Kai wasn't he that was the instructor? I kind of like that guy. Eagle release as well. Oh, yeah. You should see the eagles are all over. The bald eagles are everywhere around here. And you'll see their nests, man. They're big enough where a person could sit in a giant nest. You can see them coming from miles. And you know what? They always have the nest right over a pond, right over a lake. That's the best spot, like right almost every time. Yes, no mercy. Oh, thank you, Joy Vlogs. I appreciate that. Beautiful apple. The pencil scent, or the pine saw scent washed off with water, rain. Yeah, they might have I'm done yet. Maybe they could soak some rags in it and put it out there. Love you too, Hernan. You're the good Mexican. I thought all Mexicans were good, aren't they? The one that stays in his country. That's what I want with Mexicans coming here. What's the difference? You come in, not only that, but you know what? The Mexicans are the hardest workers we got here. So keep them coming. At least some. They did my roof in like 2 days, and my garage. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hard workers, and anyway, kudos to the Mexicans. Keep them coming. Pretty much nobody wants to work anymore. So crying, laughing, burnt nose. It's okay, guys. Hello to those doggies. Yes, they are. They keep forgetting how cold it is right now. I think you guys who hop over here, they are like from South America. Oh, the guys who hop over there, huh? Water good, yes. Bald eagles are wondrous and huge. I saw one years ago at a festival. It's literally brought tears to my Donnie. They're like 3 feet, like as big as a dog. They're unbelievable how big they are. And you know what? We'll have like a deer that got hit by a car on the side of the road, and then all kinds of things are eating. Eagles will eat that thing, and they'll eat it up like in a couple days. It's amazing. And a lot of time it depends how close to the road is. Sometimes they won't even fly away. Like I'll see it on my way into town, flying back on the other side of the road. It won't fly away. But anyway, they're giant. You see them up close when they're eating off the roadkill. You can see them really close. Yeah, you'll see quite a few when you come up here. Yeah, bring tissues. Yeah, yeah, they're in the trees. And like when you go to town, you'll see them, the giant nests and stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of them up here. As a matter of fact, yeah, we got hawks up here too, and those are the ones that are trying to, get cats and dogs and stuff. Chickens. But eagles, I don't know. But yeah, we had one right on top, and the dogs went roof. They were telling me roof, roof, roof. I think they're barking. They're telling me, look on the roof, something on the roof. You know, by the way, it was beyond description. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I got one. I didn't get it very quick. I got about 5 seconds of the thing from my house. I put it up when I'm done. It was so short, I wasn't going to put it up. I was just going to mention the hawk. Yeah, the hawks are the more dangerous. That was the one that was sitting in my fence trying to eat my cat, looking at my cat. I knew what he was thinking. I told you I thought somebody hung a jacket on my fence or something. What is that giant thing on my fence? It was getting dark out. My cat was outside. I walked and closer. I couldn't see. I got like about 10 feet away. And thinking, what is that? And all of a sudden, whoo, whoo, the wings start flapping. Dang, it scared the crap out of me. I thought somebody stuck something giant on my fence. I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought, wow, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah. But yeah, they have a lot of roadkill up here. And it's unlike in a week. Even a deer, like it's just gone. Pretty soon it's just the bones, and then the bones are gone. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I got another joke or two, and then maybe I don't know what I'll do. Some of these are dumb. If two snakes got married, what would their towels say? They would say his and hers. They're too dumb to even mention, but I mentioned it anyway. What has hands but cannot clap? What has hands but cannot clap? A clock. All right, I have a head like a cat and feet like a cat, but I'm not a cat. What am I? I'm a kitten. Uh, all right, what gets broken without ever being touched? What gets broken without ever being touched? A promise. It says without being helped. I promise. Huh. There's so many dumb ones you gotta scroll to. That was turkey. Yeah, kitten. Turkeys, though, I still can't get used to seeing a whole gaggle of turkeys thrown down the street like gang thugs. Makes me laugh every time. When I lived in St. Paul, in the city limits of St. Paul, in the city, we had turkeys all the time, a gang of them. They didn't care. The cars had to stop. My dogs did not like those turkeys. Oh, they didn't like them. Spencer didn't like them. Sprout didn't like them. Nobody liked them. They're bullies, man. When they came down the street, they were like the Crips or the Bloods, man. It's just like everybody just runs in your house and locks your door and just let them go by. And then you think, oh crap, they're turning into my yard. No, go away, go away. Yeah. Reminds me of Duck One. He was fearless and huge. Yeah. Yep. And when they get in a big gang, then they think they own the place. I think ducks usually stick to two by two. The duck and its mate. And that reminds me, I told you guys I just learned this like within the last 6 months or so. Because somebody said what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I looked up what's a goose and a gander. A goose is a boy goose, and the gander is a girl goose. So geese, they're geese. The goose is the boy, and the gander is the girl. I didn't know that. So what's good for the boy is good for the girl, I guess. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah. Gander is the female goose. Never knew that until I looked it up. Let's see. They mate for life, don't they? Yeah, I think the ducks, the pigeons do. Pigeons do. Was always on its way, but never arrives. Besides McFarty's prophecies, end of the world prophecies. What's always on its way, but never arrives? That would be tomorrow. Tomorrow is always on its way, and it never arrives. You know, like that gas station. I think it's somewhere between California and Las Vegas. I think, isn't it? There's a gas station. And everybody knows about this gas station. It's got a big sign. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. It says free gas tomorrow. And then when you come back tomorrow, the sign still says free gas tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. Yeah, I think it's on that one of those highways between California and Las Vegas. Yeah, MH prediction. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Oh wait, I missed some comments. Wingspan at least 5-6 feet. Wow, they made for life. Yeah. He charged a guy walking his Doberman pinscher. No kidding, really? Actually, ducks and geese, they're intimidating if they hiss. They stick their neck straight out and charge at you, hissing. I think they might even have a tongue. I remember the geese. Me and my kids used to go feed the geese. And one day, the thing charged at us and charged at my son with his neck straight out, and it was hissing and charging, and I swear he stuck his tongue out. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I can remember. I picture it. He was sticking his tongue out, hissing. Anyway, scared the crap out of my kids. We never went back. But I thought, man, out of nowhere, that thing just charged us. We were feeding it. Anyway, we got in the car. We don't want to go back there anyway. But I'm pretty sure it had a tongue that was sticking out at us. What has many teeth but cannot bite? A comb. What has branches, no fruit? Oh wait, what has branches but no fruit, trunk, or leaves? A bank. What thrives when you feed it but dies when you water it? By the way, update on the ducks. They are doing great, enjoying their private lake. Private lake, sweet. Yeah, it all worked out. Geese will snap at you. Yeah. Yeah. And it's stuck. It's so weird. A goose will all of a sudden they'll stick their head straight out like a broomstick. Like lower it and stick it out like a broomstick, and then they'll charge at you. And it's scary. Like, what in the heck is wrong with this thing? And even, like now, if it happened, I'd wind up and kick that thing like a soccer ball. But back then, I don't know. We didn't expect it, you know what I mean? But, oh, man, if it happened now, yeah, right, charge at my kid, boom! But at the time, wow, we got scared and left. I was young, didn't know better. Okay, here's a brain teaser, okay? If an electric train is traveling south, then which way is the smoke going? If an electric train is traveling south, which way is the smoke going? Anybody? There is no smoke. It's an electric train. Good question. Where's the only place where today comes before yesterday? In the dictionary. What can you put in a bucket to actually make it weigh less? A hole. Anyway. Yeah, you need Ryan could figure out that train riddle. He would reskin that train and tell us in no time what's going on. Sanders still had him at the undisclosed location. I don't remember Ryan. No, yeah, he was the boy genius. He was a boy genius. It's kind of a long story, Dean. Yeah, no smoke. That's right. Smartest 8-year-old I've ever seen. He was genius. Almost like he was 40 or something. Actually, he probably was. There's somebody that trolled us, pretending he was like it was probably right before you came, D. He pretended he was like an 8-year-old kid, but he was like a genius. But and he had a hobby. He loved trains, and he was very good at trains. He even knew how to reskin them. He had to teach us what that was. I mean, the kid was a genius. Cute kid too. He's just adorable, and we just fell in love with him. And I don't know, after 2 years, I don't know, the gig was up. It's not an 8-year-old kid. He's a grown ass man trolling us with the patience of a saint. Though I gotta give him that. Most people just like troll and blow up and move on. No, this kid was. It was. See, I'm still calling him a kid. See how good he is? I still remember him as this cute little kid. No, he was. Anyway, that kid was really something. I mean, that guy was a jerk. Trolls be trolls, that's right. But this was a different one. This was a special troll. He had like patience and he had creativity. And he really owned the part. You know what I mean? It's like those actors that like lose a bunch of weight. Maybe they're gonna play like a prisoner or something. So they actually go to prison and like see what it's like to sleep in a cell and get beat up and all that. And they're like really getting into the part. And this Ryan, he really got into the part. You gotta give him credit. You know, if it was Hollywood, he probably would have had him work. Probably multiple ones. He would have had a I got, isn't that the all the awards? You missed the most methodical and non-destructive troll in his. Yeah, I mean, kind of harmless actually. I mean, in the end, I don't know. He just cost time, I guess. I don't know. I mean, even after he left and got busted out, he still didn't cause no trouble. Gotta give him that. Hey, what is that noise? Enough of that. You know, crazy on me under here. Yeah. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. What did the triangle say to the circle? He said, "You're pointless." You know, you can book a flight right now from Boston to Paris for $288. Or you can go from Los Angeles to Tokyo for $500. Their flights are really cheap right now. You can go to Houston to Cancun for $170. Look at that. So I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you know which one comes first. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, I don't know. I ordered invite. Anybody wants to come in and chat? I forgot about that, Grace. She said he would post 1 verse 56, and there is no such. And I mean, he's somebody you don't even question. I mean, it's just he was so under the radar. It's like, oh, yeah. Did he make you look? Uh-oh. Did I just get knocked off? What just happened? Uh-oh. Test. Am I still hooked up? It says I lost my internet connection. What in blazes? Test. Am I hooked up? Test. Having internet. All right. It says having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. Where was that? I'm okay. All right. Good. Hop on. All right. Yes. Whoever wants to hop on. If you come on, please do talk. I come up if you want. If you got something to say. Really? Hold on a second. I'm gonna shut some of these tabs down. Going to go to bed now? All right. Good night, D. That better? Test. All right. Is that better? It's okay for Donnie, and it's still wonky there. All right, really? All right. Test. Yeah? Good to go? All right. All right, guys, you can grab that link. Come on in. I think it'll be, if there's a problem, maybe I'll go back out and come. Yeah, Grace, wonky, backstage. All right, you're backstage. All right. Test. Okay. All good. All right. So anybody want to grab we can have multiple people in here. So whoever wants to grab that link, go ahead and grab it. We'll get as many people in here as we have to. Let's see here. All right. And here's one. All right.
Hi.
All right. Is that connection any better? You guys? No, Caleb. Good tonight.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good. The audio is still cutting out a little bit for me.
Not doing it. Here. Mine is.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know whether anyone in
Might have to
chat's
go
got
up.
it.
All right, might have to go back out and come in. Yes, phone boot time. So anybody, let me try it again. Shut all the tabs. I'm not sure. there's anything else I can do.
It's probably just one of them days where it's just buffering.
Except maybe alright, that should be alright.
Put this down for a minute. So yeah, my brother's girlfriend, she's 2 weeks away from her due date, so the baby's almost here. I'm happy.
She's what?
She's almost here, the baby. She's almost here.
Why is she in labor?
Not yet, but she's 2 weeks away from her due date.
No.
And the baby's showing signs of coming early, actually. The baby's all engaged at the right angle. I can't think of the correct word for it, but the head's facing downwards, so the baby's almost here. Can't wait for that.
In the third trimester,
One
like
positive thing.
Yeah. Thank you, my cat. Well, thank you, Grace. Yeah, I will be chilling tomorrow for Sabbath, but I'm gonna. Is she having a? That's awesome, Molly. Is she having a
I know,
girl,
it's awesome.
a boy or
Little
girl?
girl. A little girl. Little girl. I'm excited, actually. Quite excited. I mean, I've already spoiled the baby, actually. Bought a load of stuff already, so I can't wait. A few days after she's born, we'll be able to get a hold of her anyway. We'll be able to hold her. It is a first-time mother, so she is very worried. As a first-time mother should be. But once she gets, hang of it, she'll be all right. Wonder if the mother will let me show you lot when she's born.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Am I? So I wonder
Yes,
when,
Amanda.
if the baby's born, they'll let you. The mother will let me show you lot. Even if it's just a picture, I'm pretty sure she'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I guess if my dog is eating, he's crunching on something.
Can't wait until she's born now. Really can't wait. Get some cuddles, yeah?
Yeah, it's just really buffering bad. I don't know. You guys in the chat, are you having the same problem? It's really just, or is it on my end or what?
It's a little bit on my end because I hear you a bit buffering as well, but I can make out some of the stuff you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know, for some reason not good bandwidth tonight. Maybe it's because it's so cold.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll be tomorrow night we're gonna have a study, and cause yeah, I mean I don't mind having open chat. You know, there's not many people come up, or there's not really much talk about it. Probably gonna just have open chats on Friday nights from now on. So anybody wants to come up and chat, this is your chance. Cause yeah, I'm gonna just have one night a week for open chats. It's not like I wants to talk, but
Sandra don't hear buffering.
yep. You don't hear buffering? Oh, you're not that far behind tonight either. A lot of times you're behind, but it's like you're not even lagging tonight. You don't know. It's weird.
Quite
the
tired as
dog
well,
food
I
they're
am.
eating. Doesn't sound like they're crunching it. Yeah, me too.
My dog takes the last lot of her medication
Yeah.
today. So I'm quite happy. She's doing a lot better. That's one positive thing. Well, that's
Oh,
another
good.
positive thing.
Well, that's
It's
good.
getting really cold.
Good to hear she's not got problems anymore.
All she just needs is a bath, really. That's really it,
Oh,
really.
boys. All right. Well, I was down and get on to my study I'm doing. You don't hear no buffering. Oh. Wonder why it was even on there. That's weird. I don't know. I should sometimes if I don't restart my computer before I come on, it does this. So might be because I didn't restart. So
Might have been.
and get off and just get to my
Alrighty.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so since I did that, I don't know why I did that. Right, when I put that link up, it did. Everyone has a nice Sabbath. I'm ready for a Sabbath rest. I hope you are all gonna rest. The dogs want to eat here. All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for gathering us once again for the Sabbath. Praise be to you. Amen and amen.
Amen.
All right, so gonna see Molly, Grace, Donnie, D, and also good to see you tonight, and also good to see him tonight, and we all Jaquan, who was actually changes coming into it, and I don't know anybody else listen on the replay. Thanks for listening on the replay. Oops. What the heck? You just hit the wrong button. All right. Amen. Test. All right. It looked like I got disconnected. All right. a good restful Sabbath, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. We will be going over some things that we saw in John this week. A good study. So, anyway, good night, everybody. God bless you all. Praise and glory to God.